And now sports with Chris Duerr from the Little Jess Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram Sports Desk.
Well, a not so subtle reminder that last year's Eastern Missouri Conference track and field meet produced an eventual state champion on the boys' side in Bowling Green. And while the Bobcats remain plenty gifted, they are not the only emo squad with podium aspirations this year. Great conference meet today, and the weather did indeed hold off. And we'll start off talking about a guy who won an individual state championship last year, Blaine Bryant. He won it in the triple. He would sweep both the triple and the long jump here with a best jump of 6.6 meters. Girls long jump, this is Deprecia Chapman from Louisiana. She would finish 6th on the day with a jump here of 4.46 meters. The championship, though, to the freshman from Mark Twain, Ella Moss, very talented young lady, and just getting started on a big career. 4.96 to win that event, to get points for Mark Twain. First place points, no less. Boys high jump now. Jace SQ likely came in tonight as the favorite. He would clear 1.19 meters, but that was only good for second place because Louisiana's Jamal Blackwell, and this young man had himself a heck of a night, ended up jumping 1.95 meters. Blackwell, a big reason Louisiana is a huge threat to grab a podium spot coming up on the boys' side in Class 2 later in May. Girls high jump, you know about Jordan Pedersen. She wins today with a jump of 1.58 meters, good for first place. She's really good, a state championship contender there. Boys by 4x8 meet might have been the race of the night. Final handoff, last 800 meters. Check out the distance here between Bowling Green, who is leading, and Sam Northcutt. You will see him enter the picture. He is about 10 seconds behind, but Northcutt over the final 800 meters, beastly in this one as he leads his team to a comeback victory. 2 seconds here, chasing down Mr. Elijah Henningfield here. 8:48 was the win for Mark Twain in the 4x8. They are very dangerous. Sam Northcutt is a beast, as I mentioned. I mentioned Jamal Blackwell from Louisiana earlier. You will see him here in the hurdles doing what he does. Time of 16:01. That was good for first place. Nathaniel Mix from Bowling Green with a new PR finished in second in this one, so good showing on both sides of the ledger there. Let's get to the 100. That's where we were having some fun tonight in this one. Lydia Clubb of Wright City, really, really good. She's going to win this thing. Ella Moss finishes in third. Allie Husted of Bowling Green finishes in second, so good showing there. What I really want to show you, though, in the 100-meter in the sprint tonight is the boys' side of things. Great race between DeMarco Green of Louisiana, who came in undefeated on the season in the 100 and the 200, taking on Blaine Bryant. Man, this was fast. DeMarco Green stays undefeated, shaving him at the end. 11.33 for him. Blaine Bryant, 11.4 for second place. Girls 4x2, fun race in this one. Here it is, Jenna Ross on the anchor leg for Mark Twain, trying to run down Wright City yet again. And those Wright City girls, as I mentioned, plenty good at the sprints this season. Great run here for Mark Twain and Jenna Ross, but they finished second in a time of 1:51. Good race on the boys' side, 4x2. Again, it boils down to Bowling Green, and it boils down to Louisiana. And Louisiana's DeMarco Green, yet again, shows you what he can do here in the final 100 meters, just throwing the jets on. This kid is a real deal sensation, and a guy who's got a chance to do some pretty big things down the stretch for Louisiana. Louisiana finishes third as a team on the boys' side, again, competing against the big schools. Bowling Green repeats. Hey, good to see that guy, Ben Chance, back healthy and running really healthy for the first time this season. Bowling Green wins on the boys' side in this one. The Mark Twain girls go to second place behind your host school, Montgomery County. Other scores to pass along tonight, track and field at the Titan Relays. This is a West Hancock event, but it is held at Camp Point Central. West Hancock wins on the boys' side. Camp Point Central wins on the girls' side in that one as well. Other scores, pass along some soccer for you. Fort Madison girls, a winner of Fairfield, 10-0. Fort Madison boys and Fairfield were tied at 1 apiece going into OT. Never saw a final in that one. Burlington girls, too much for Keokuk, winning 10-0. At the Plains Invite, Macomb ends up settling for fourth with a second straight loss. This one to Athens. Great River Classic up in Bettendorf. Quincy High School falls to a phenomenal Wheat North team. 4-2 was the final on that one. On pink night, Hannibal with a big 8-0 win. And in golf today, Canton wins its own invite. Paced today by Trevor Biggerstaff, who was your medalist with a 34. I believe that is 2 strokes under par for Mr. Biggerstaff. All right, great softball matchup on paper today. A pitcher's duel it was supposed to be, but Pleasant Hill and Triopia did not materialize as such. McKinley Lowe dominating in this one against Miley Tracy. She was staked to an early 9-0 lead. Triopia's Tracy, though, just a sophomore, really good stuff. Great movement. She stops the bleeding here with a strikeout. McKinley Lowe having none of it. She kept Triopia's bat silent the entire night. And again, she's McKinley Lowe. This is not in any way surprising to anybody who follows area softball. 11 strikeouts, and yes, a no-no for her. And yeah, I mean, this is just what Pleasant Hill does right now. They ride their pitching prowess, and they rode it again today. They pulled off the eventual 11-0 victory. Again, another no-no for McKinley Lowe. All right, let's check in on the scoreboards from the Diamond today. Southeastern falls to Payson Seymour in a slugfest, 10-7. Illini West goes on the road and beats Macomb. 10-3 was your final in that contest. Big day for Kaylin Farrell in that one. Also in the docket today, Quincy Notre Dame, too much for Beardstown. Quincy High School puts 19 runs in the board at Galesburg's expense on the road. Liberty with a shutout win over BPC, and West Hancock fell today by Central as Carly Peters goes nuts with a couple of home runs in that affair. Boys baseball today, Illini West a winner, 7-6 over Macomb. Wesley Robertson, Stephen Sparks, each with their first career home runs. Also in the docket, West Central, too much for North Green. It was Clark County falling to Unity. Cody Schaefer with a big home run in that one. West Hancock, no match for Camp Point Central. Big day as well for Mason Miller on the bump and as well at the plate. Liberty way too much for Astoria VIT. In Northeast Missouri, South Shelby gets off the schneid with a big win over Highland. It was Hannibal falling despite 2 home runs in Columbia by Kane Wilson to Columbia Hickman. Mark Twain jumps all over Monroe City. Nolan Epperson is the deal. That kid has pitched incredibly well this season. Another 11 Ks for him. Also today, Marion County falls to Brashear, and Palmyra with the upset win over Centralia. 3-1 was your final. And big news from the Drake Relays. The pride of Marion County, Delaney Strauss, running for Culver Stockton, competing in the heptathlon, set a national qualifying mark in the 800-meter, won that event outright, and now books her ticket to the NAIA Championship. So congratulations to Delaney Strauss, and I'm all out of time.